Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
What go on, my
Bro, you ain't the shoot though.
broski? He's in Argentina, bro. I can't shit him.
Brother, hey,
He's in River Plate.
I beg you, hey.
You know what? I'm
Look at-
gonna get a helicopter over there. Let me just jump on the ladder.
Please, ASAP.
Not the jump. I'm back.
Top table. I'm here. How did I even get here? Lippy.
Top table. Neil Warnock. I don't know if it was Neil Warnock, but it was a manager like that. His wife had a dream that if the right back plays up front, he's got to score.
Yeah, I see that.
Right back went up there and scored a hat-trick.
Bagged.
Yeah.
Poet had a dream, bro.
He's like Martin Luther King at this
He
point.
is. He is. But he had a dream that your debut was, you done so well, you got to play up front today, bro.
Bro.
Certain man are hating on the wing.
I'm hating.
Certain man.
Alright, I'm not gonna let you know.
seeing-
I'm gonna tell you, I'm hating, bro.
The target man
I'm
on the wing.
hating.
Hey, man, I'm trying to turn my agent against me. We don't know my
I'm
agent.
not hating.
Mad fee, bro.
I'm not
Loons is
hating.
just patterning other deals. He's
You
not even
get?
panicking.
Do you get?
He's not even panicking.
We're talking business now, bro.
Yeah, I'm just signing.
I'm
Yeah.
hating. This doesn't make sense.
No, but I'm not hating. But
No,
I
you
disagree.
know how I know you're upset? He
What?
never does this, you know. He never eats.
Hang about.
He never eats. And
That's
One
true.
1 second.
He's
Oh, yeah.
Stop.
Oh, you changing.
I'm not
NFL,
hating.
he's wearing the other football clothes.
I don't
He's
want to be
showing
up
that
top.
I don't even rate you.
You're the sort of West Ham fan that's going to wear a choke on top.
Look at this with the chips. Doesn't matter. Hey, listen, before I finish eating, I just want to say I'm not hating because I want to be up top. I think KG should probably be up top.
That's right,
I'm
that's
just like, when do we bring a new guy in and
remember
put him
when
straight up
he
there?
played
Hey,
up
do you
front,
know what?
though?
Do you know what's so funny though?
We won the game.
Just about.
He might have scored.
It's all you letting new signings say.
He got sent off.
No, that was my second game.
Oh, it was,
My second game was mad when I started moving crazy.
All right, boys, we're being
Innit,
rude,
man?
bro.
You
We're
being
being
so
rude.
rude.
Hold on. The opposite of a debutant, of a new guy, is a veteran. We got one back today. Come on. Back from the depths of wherever you was.
Come on. Myself,
SKRIBZ in the
SKRIBZ.
building.
All right.
Hey, SKRIBZ, you ever been told you look like Shaggy?
Was it me?
Well, him.
Not Shaggy.
T.I.
SKRIBZ.
That's it, nah. T.I., man, yeah, T.I.
SKRIBZ. We've had many Arsenal and United battles.
First time I spoke to Lippy online, he told me he was going to break my arm.
It was.
Why?
No, I didn't.
Because of football.
But I meant with,
Because of
with a
football.
barge or something.
No.
Football.
What? A man said, I'm going to twist up your arm and break it. Man's trying to say a
No,
bunch.
but this. I say that to say this.
Them threats are
No, but
mad.
I was. No, let me land. Can I land?
Land.
I was learning jiu-jitsu at the time. It didn't. No.
It was a football. I had you. I had you.
You did.
I had you.
But I just wanted to say.
You're arguing about Man United Arsenal.
No, but this is what I want
If
to
a
say.
man threatens
What
you,
was,
you
it,
won.
what was it over? Yeah, absolutely.
It was about United Arsenal, but I just wanted to say I hate you
No, you don't.
because I've got you back here. Yeah. United are doing terrible, but somehow you're gonna play in the European final same way.
All right.
They done well though. I'm
Big
not gonna lie,
club.
I watched it, they done well,
Big
bro.
club. Big club. And big up Amarim. Because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here. It's that simple.
It's crazy.
What?
It is mad. It
We were
is
like 18th
mad.
when he came. We were low. We didn't win a game in Europa for like a year.
You're only about 3 places higher than
You're talking
18th.
about the Prem, right? You're talking about the Prem. Focus. No. When Amarim took over, we were going out of the Europa.
But you know what? What's mad, yeah? We're having a Premier League conversation, and that's okay. Man United in the Premier League, we stink. We stink, yeah? We stink. We're stink. No, it don't matter, but it's fine, because everyone's day will come. Right now, we stink, and it's okay.
Everyone's day will
yeah?
come.
You're living life. You guys have done well. These guys over here,
We stink, bro. I'll be
These
honest
guys-
with you, we stink.
these guys over there
stink.
are now in a top 4 battle.
No, but let me just land.
Can we say?
Let
Can
me
we
just
say that?
land.
Can we say Arsenal in the top 4
Okay,
battle?
we can.
Nah, they're going to go Champions League.
What? They might not get in Champions League.
No, they're in. No, but it's where they finish, because you know the second merchants.
We're fighting, bro.
There's levels to stinking.
The second merchants.
They've done a poo. They've done. There's doo-doo on there.
Did you not lose?
We stink. That was your point. No, you said you stink.
No, you lot stink.
I said we stink.
No, but listen, you lot stink as well.
Yeah.
You lot don't stink. You lot is clean.
Yeah.
But there's levels to stinking. We stink in the rave, BO. We're in the club. You lot are stinking outside,
Cool.
stepping in dog doo-doo, bro.
Now-
So I get it. I hear it. But let's be real.
There's levels of smell.
No, this is what it is, yeah? I want to say this quickly. I know we're focusing on the league and blah, blah, blah. If it was the other way around, bro, you lot would never have it, bro. So please
Can I say something?
No.
Can I say something? Because can they do that thing when they do the... Can I do that thing, bro? Thank you. Brilliant. You see how we stink, yeah? Right now, somehow we've managed to secure an Avrex jacket.
You know what?
We've managed to secure, as smelly as we are, yeah? We're securing an Avrex jacket. We're going to a...
But that's why you stink.
Are you telling me if we get a European Cup, yeah?
Yeah, we'll leave it. And what do you know?
But that's why. But they're trying to. You're trying to deflect from you. Lot lost.
I need to get some control in here. Can we have some order, please?
Alright, relax,
we need some order.
Relax. Yeah, cool.
You're not leading the line.
So, John, you saw the balloons, you saw the needles. You said, "Are we doing a dating show?"
Yeah, I was
No,
confused.
we are not.
Cool.
This is filthy Balloon d'Or. My filthy veteran SKRIBZ. You know about Balloon d'Or, innit?
I've been watching.
He watches, and you don't.
In it.
Just bait it up yourself. But listen, it's only the second one. It's only the second one.
I'm
So
not
what's-
saying anything until my agent speaks.
So what's gonna happen? There's gonna be a take on the screen. If you disagree with the take, you pop your balloon.
Say
What we're
nothing.
gonna do up front, we're gonna control it. We're gonna let the people that popped go first. Not everyone might pop. We might have to be. And when a man's popped it now, his job now is to now convince everyone else to pop their balloon also.
He's
You
not
understand?
convincing me. Whatever it is, you're not
I won't.
convincing
you
me.
never
I'm
know,
bad at
bro.
debating.
But we're gonna, because I'm leading and I'm at the top. Steve-O, is it okay if you can stop eating and go first, please?
I'm nearly done.
No, it's not go first.
Brother,
Hey, who's put him up front?
get him off the table,
Let him.
man.
Hold on. Let him go.
Bro,
Hold
what I'm
on.
saying is, he's gonna obviously, boom, boom, boom. yeah.
All right then.
I'm nearly done, boys. Wait. One more wing. And then the deep breath.
The deep breath is mental. I said one more wing. Breath is mental. Just saying, this is killing him.
So for the first take of the second annual Balloon d'Or, it's not annual because there's been 2 this year. City drop Pep before Pep drop City. So let that land. So what it means is that LOONS disagrees.
Oh yeah. I don't think they drop him.
What does it mean?
It means that they sack him before he walks.
leaves, yeah.
So I think he walks. I think he goes into a sabbatical and everything he's done. No way do City drop him before they. It's no business.
Can I just ask a question? Oh, ouch. Is this we think they will or they should?
Like,
That's what we think. It's what you think of that, literally.
Yeah, it's what you think, innit?
So even if you're saying they should, you probably think that, Steve.
No.
So you think City should sack? I'm not saying you that because it don't necessarily. mean
It's
that.
not. It should. You think that City would sack Pep before?
Yeah, you think eventually they will need
So,
to sack
okay, I
him.
got it now. So who do I think will go first? City, Pep or, okay.
I say Pep
And
goes
that's saying
first.
that City will get rid of him before he leaves, okay.
Pop your balloon, bro.
So if City have the start that they had this season next year, would he say, look, I can't do no more? Or will City say first, you know what, you got to go? Interesting. I don't think City, the way that he has that relationship where he's looking up at the owners and all of that, if they was to get rid of him, it would like dampen my already dampened thoughts on the world, because that's a relationship that I feel's real.
It's them breakups that
So I
rock your
think-
relationship.
I think for Pep to leave City, it's going to be Pep that goes.
Yeah.
So I disagree.
That's a big point, though.
There's no sentiment, but you got to pop your balloon then. It weren't that deep.
Do you
for me.
lot, you're biting it?
He just ate the balloon, bro.
Bro, the pin's on your mic.
He's eating it. Is it some in your mouth?
That hurt.
It hurt his lip. It hurt his lip. It hurt.
Oh, you bit it like that? Yeah. You bit some off.
He bit it off.
That must have been like a little slap in the lips, like, you know, like, shut.
Wait, Dan said that you're a hazardous player.
No,
Chaos.
Yeah, I'm a
baller.
hazard, innit?
Doku.
I'm on the wing doing a mad thing, but now man's up top.
Wow.
Saint Max him up.
Yeah, boy.
You get me?
Anderson Talisca. If you know,
It's
man, the
interesting.
big shot.
Works in certain leagues.
So we all popped. We all agree. We all
We
agree.
I think that's once you think about it and you actually understand the statement, Nah, you can't see City dropping.
It doesn't
He's
even
done
seem
too
right,
much.
though.
He's the one. Like, let's have it right. City had obviously won Premier League titles and
Set
couple
records.
players. Yeah, but he's the one that got them the treble. He's the one that made them one of the best teams in the world. You can't get rid of him. He's almost like he's a Fergie for them. He
them,
can't
right?
do.
Exactly.
He can't
Better
do.
than Fergie.
It'll be a mutual thing. The only way it will happen is a mutual thing. He's got too much respect
Yeah,
over
too
them.
much
Yeah,
respect.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
He'll
I agree.
do
But
what he wants.
you see, like in the time of everyone popping the balloon, is that our comprehension skills of the question?
Yeah, I was struggling.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
I got the question and went bow because I disagreed, and it's just like
Nah,
it's just
nah.
like everyone's like,
So one sec. Pop. Because you seem like, what's all that about?
Pop.
No, I'm just saying, everyone was thinking. Like, do you know what I mean?
I feel like you're mocking
I just thought about decorum. That's why I wanted you to go first, so
Yeah.
everyone can have their own little point of getting across what they need
But I
to
don't
say.
think that's what happens on Pop the Balloon.
I hear that, but then I'm
up
up top, so now this is how we're gonna do it.
But hey, Loons. Just because you guessed first that you
I understood.
You took a gamble.
No, I
gamble.
understood.
Yeah. Bloody hell. You're the least humblest person. at this
Championship
table.
Loons is a different person. I'm
Trimmed
trying-
up. You ain't know this, man.
But it's got worse though.
Come on, man. Yeah, I'm going gym.
When you went for your trim, though,
gym.
What do you say when they ask you
can't
about the
swim.
shape up? Hey, what do you ask when you asked for the shape up? Because they didn't shape it. Why
Don't
did you
worry
get a
about
shape
all that, bro. See,
You are not qualified to have a conversation
No,
about
I know
hair.
he said. I know what happened, bro.
That's
you know-
insane.
What happened? Because I know you ain't got shape up. I'm looking. The sides are not shaping. That's fresh. I should see line up. Bro, I know as a man that doesn't have it is
can't
always
bully us.
watching.
You can't bully us for
He
different-
didn't get a shape up of a fresh trim. Do you know how mad that is? They didn't even do the powder to pretend that he didn't.
No,
know
I don't
gonna
like
do
the
it.
powder.
You know the powder when they go like that and they
I don't
start
like that. I don't like that.
to
I
give
don't
you
like
hope.
No blades,
They give
no
him
razors.
nothing.
None of
They
that.
just say, yeah, oh yeah, leave.
KG, listen.
How can they do that?
KG.
Go ahead.
What we don't do at this table is we don't throw stones when we live in glass houses.
Ah, Jesus.
West Ham.
What?
Man United. Like you're just a repeat offender.
You're a typical African Nigerian man. I'm not gonna lie. You're a typical Nigerian man
He's
still.
been throwing stones the whole time. He supports West Ham.
We're
but
talking about hairlines, broski.
No, it all counts. You talking
It
about
all
throwing
counts.
stones.
Wait.
Hold on. Maybe
Order. KG, wait. Let's
Let me
get
take
some
you on the
order in
journey
here
that how I
first.
understand it. Because maybe I'm a creative thinker, yeah?
Huh?
I'm a creative thinker. Let me get this right, yeah?
Oh my.
We don't throw stones when we live in glass houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the statement. So me making a statement about his
Oh,
hair.
you cut it again.
I don't know. I'm in between stages. No, wait, hold on. Wait, let's stay on the journey. Stay on the journey with me, yeah? We don't throw stones in glass houses because I've got no hair, so I can't talk about the situation. Are we all agreed?
Yeah.
So now we do a football show. He's a West Ham fan, and he talks about Man United. He should be throwing those kind of stones week in, week out?
If that's your logic of thinking, you're a terrible guy.
No more ADHD journeys.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
We're staying right here.
I told you, lot.
Man can't. You just got on the plane.
That's insane.
No pilot license. No. Just relax. Let's just listen, boys. Let's go. Let's just go. Let's go now.
Hey.
You up front is mad.
Let me sit there.
I'm trying to get order, bro.
All right then. So go on. Read the next one.
Alright, so cool. Teams that win Europa shouldn't qualify for the Champions League.
And Sir Arsene Wenger, who wasn't knighted, actually said they should qualify for the Europa League again, not necessarily the Champions League, especially when you're in a league where there's 5 teams that qualify. So, what do you think about that?
You missed a whole major bit though, sorry.
What's the major bit?
They should defend their title.
Oh, yes, that is a vital
Hey, you're kind of
part.
smart, innit?
Very, very, very,
You
very.
just read it off the thing, John.
Hey, man. Hey, cut that bit, man. Come on, man.
No, but it was a goal's a goal.
To win.
A goal's a goal. But it was a tap in. Let's. What are we doing here?
Hey, Lippy.
Nah, that's
No. Big man thing, act like you've been here before still.
Nah.
Let him have his little win, man.
cool.
Let him have his little win.
But you know what? Everybody's balloon isn't popped.
Teams
So
that win.
what? Do you know what it is? I need. Okay, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. So what KG is saying is that if United win the Europa League, you should stay there and defend it. That's
Yeah.
what you think.
That's what
I'm asking him, Loons.
Wait.
Listen. Because that's what I'm saying. I know you don't understand. You might not understand either.
This is why I wait. for
Listen,
everyone else to land.
listen.
I shouldn't have popped, innit?
Man, them- Arsene Wenger is saying that if you win the Europa League, you shouldn't go to the Champions League because that's what happens.
Yes.
You should stay there
He's a dickhead.
to defend your... So if he's a dickhead, why haven't you popped your
No,
balloon?
because I was gonna wait for effect. I was gonna see what you lot were
Wait
saying.
for effect.
I know what I'm on. He can't say that, bro. He's
said
not
it.
qualified to speak like that.
Why?
Because he ain't got that. Has he got a European title?
Okay,
How
then.
dare he, bro? Don't
Alright,
throw
then.
stones.
Okay, then hold on.
Outsiders, you can't even get in.
Has he got one?
KG, I hear what you're saying.
Yes.
But you have no fitness and you're on a sports show. Yeah? You can be in the glass house. You know it's
Don't
true.
try it. Because
That's
that,
a
no,
blow.
don't clap him. That
That's a
5K
low
run
blow.
thing, I did my
No, you
5K.
did it. You did it.
I did
You
my
actually
5K
did
and
do
I
it.
did it in 32 minutes.
You
which is a
look
bit
like
long.
you was gonna.
Which is
32
have I seen your
7
one?
minutes over the average.
Oh my God.
Have I seen yours?
The kids walk 5K in 10 minutes.
Have you done it?
Yo,
Did you see his video, Stevo?
5-minute mile, bro.
Raw dog, bro. I just did it. Like, with Jim.
I saw his video. I thought he done the ASG
lied,
challenge,
man. They
I thought he done the ice bucket challenge. He was sweating so much.
did you pause in between? You just ran straight.
ran it.
So then, how?
Oh, yeah, why did it take you 32 minutes?
What kind of running was that?
Nah, he done it in Air Forces, black ones.
No
ran
one.
in black
Wait, hold on.
airs.
You like ain't done it though. No one's
I
done
do
it.
it every morning.
Put it in the group. I want to see how fast you did.
So cool. Teams that win Europa shouldn't qualify for the Champions League.
We have another United fan, filthy veteran, SKRIBZ man. You believe that United should stay there? Well, hold on for a second. Let me just chat to you. Because this guy don't listen. You're a filthy veteran. You done this. Yeah?
I say divide and conquer. I say he's doing. Don't
All
worry.
jokes aside. And this kind of goes to you as well. Imagine if it wasn't United. Imagine it wasn't United. You lot were safely in the Champions League, top 4 finish, whatever. And I don't know. Who was the would you say is the worst team in Europa this season? Tottenham. Let's just say Tottenham are where they are.
Yep.
Win the Europa League. Let's say they got Bomo Glint in the final. Bomo Glint.
Bodo.
Bomo's the same you.
is,
Yeah.
yeah, his brothers.
All jokes aside.
Brothers.
You don't think they should stay there and defend their so you think you should just win something and just move on to a new lands? To be honest,
No.
that is what. No,
That ain't always.
When did it start?
2005,
Yeah, it started kind of recent.
6 or something.
It's like 012 or something. 013.
You had to win the Champions League to stay in the Champions League.
Ah, but let me.
That's what it used to
But
be,
hear
yeah.
this though, on SKRIBZ's side and KG's side now. That's like saying almost if you win the championship, you should stay there and have to defend your title.
That's what my
rather
point was
than
gonna
going
be
up.
still.
No, but it's if you look at it in that kind of
It don't
because
make
if you've won
Jesus.
the Europa League, you're probably the best team in the Europa League. And if you're the best team in the Europa League,
Promotion.
you should maybe play in
Ascend.
But you
get
see
me?
the Europa League. The Europa League is cup winners. Majority are cup winners from. So every year it changes. If you've won that and your league position doesn't merit a Champions League,
But this is a cup you've
But
won
wait,
though.
but if your league position doesn't merit a Champions League position, then you shouldn't be in the Champions League.
How did we get into
That's
the
what I
Europa
think.
League? How did we get into
Winning
the
the
Europa
cup?
League? There we go. We won the FA Cup.
Yeah, and
Now-
that's- and it's-
hold
and-
on.
and it's a
yeah,
cup
we won the FA Cup last year,
It's a
and now
domestic
we've
cup
played. Have we just
competition.
played bums in that competition?
Yes.
Because we played teams that are above us. When we had Leon, everyone said Leon are going to smoke us. They're the best team. This,
You
that, and the
beat
other.
10 men.
No. We dealt with. No, because you're talking about big teams. Right now, they said that Bilbao has the best defense and they're top. They're again that top 4. They're top 4 side. Yeah, best defense. No one wins there. We went there, scored 3. Yeah, we had to do our job. So what we're doing in Europe, we're doing our job, and now all of a sudden, because we're getting to a final, everyone has a problem with it. Why?
I hear it, but we know what you're gonna say.
And you've missed the point.
What's the point I
If
missed?
you win the Europa League, should you go to the Champions League? And we're
Absolutely,
saying
because that's
no.
the rules of the competition. It's only because now we are here, you have an issue. Why is it a problem? Why is it a talking point?
Nah, I just think, hold on.
I just think you should just defend it.
You can't act like what Loon said is rubbish. If you finish 15th after finishing 8th
Yeah.
the season before, to get
Okay.
rewarded for that is mad. But
But you're not getting rewarded for
You're getting
that.
rewarded for winning the cup.
yes, but that's the other side of it. But if you look at the bigger picture, is you finished 8th and you didn't get Champions League. You finished
It's a
15th.
separate competition,
Yeah,
bro.
them things are always
bro,
like that.
I hear it, but when that wasn't the case, no one had a problem. No one had an issue.
All you done is won a cup to stay there.
I think when Seville were doing it, you got to go Champions
Yeah,
League.
Seville's the first one to get there.
So what we're saying is when Millwall, who was in the Championship, got into Europe because they got to the FA Cup final, but United, because of their position, are we saying that the teams above them deserve to be in the Europa Cup more than them because they're in the Championship? They finished lower.
That's a good point, because when you put it that way, no,
It's a separate competition.
It is, but it's
separate from the league.
so
Your
what
league form doesn't matter.
so Stevo. So you think Europa League winners should go to the Champions League?
Because that's European.
So why
Cup.
is your balloon?
Because I'm going now.
Okay then.
I'm going
But,
now.
but you see, to answer your question, what you're saying, yeah? In regards to like, you see, like the FA Cup when Millwall got there, yeah? They got there because that don't happen no more. If you just get to the final and the winners are treble winners, you don't get, because you got to the final.
Why
let
not?
them go and it don't
They
happen.
changed the rules.
Yeah, they changed the rules.
Teams used to go into the Europa Conference and sometimes sack it off. Like they didn't care.
Early doors.
Early doors, they would sack it off. Now they're going for it. That's why you're seeing the Conference Cup. It means, we said it last week, we've said it at the start of the season, cup competitions for all any silverware means something now. So when
on
we're
the club.
talking about these guys, what are you talking about? We've all had our chance to win cups. So if you haven't won a cup,
It's your business.
that's on you, innit?
Yeah.
Because they're all individual. You got the league, you got the FA, you got they're all individual. How you set up in those cups, that's your tunnel. You know what I mean? So
But the Champions League, Steve-O, sorry,
But you get to the Super Cup, you get to the World Cup
Yeah,
Cup.
exactly.
So it's still always a thing.
But the Champions League is quintessentially for the champions. Do you see what I'm saying? It's
But the champions of Europe.
No, it's not.
Wait.
No, it's not, though.
It started. European Cup started with the champions.
Do you know what they used to
went for
call
the
it?
team
Do
that
you know what they
finished
used to call
second,
it? It used to be
third,
called the
fourth,
Cup.
Yeah. So now we've given an extra spot, fifth. How is 16th going there?
Because they won the cup.
League
The
winners.
Europa
You're looking
Wait,
at
stay there. Because you're in your level. You're 16th
Yeah, that's
in the
your
Prem.
opinion, innit? And that's their opinion.
So
Simple.
Loons, when you win the Europa Cup or the Europa League or you win the Conference Cup, what are you called? The champions. European champions.
Intercontinental.
Champions.
Yeah, basically.
It ends with champions. Yeah. So then you go into the Champions League
No, Liverpool's won the Europa. We didn't go Champions League.
because
and
it
I was
wasn't a
fine.
rule then. It's been changed.
I know, but I was fine with it.
You are not gonna change each other's minds.
Yeah.
You're both making sense.
He's not making sense.
He is. What are you saying makes sense. To say why is 15th going to the Champions League
But
makes
I've just
a lot
answered
of
it.
sense.
No, but I've just
No,
answered
it
it.
does. No, but that's it's what you're saying makes sense as well.
I do think it's because
both
it's
things can be
United.
true.
I feel like if a lower team won the Europe, they'll be like, oh yeah, good, they got an opportunity.
No.
Scribs, I promise you.
I don't want
Scribs,
Forest.
No, I've never had this conversation before.
I swear this wouldn't even be the first time you lot have done that. You lot have won the Europa and gone to the Champions League. So what are you talking about? About when it's you lot, we don't like it. When you done it last time.
No, I give the specific situation of the fact that United have fallen.
Exact,
below
broski, bro. No.
expectations.
Say the facts. Say the facts. A team that's 15th in their league has not won Europa before, and that's why we're having this convo.
And
that is simple. It's simple.
now, does our Europe, what we've done in Europe and the Premier League, how are they connected? That's a normal question.
Because you got to do something in the Premier League to get to Europe.
It's not even a close your eyes thing. It's a simple understanding of it's a different competition, lads.
So here's another point as well. Do you remember when Seville kept winning?
Back to back. Beat Liverpool in the final as well.
And everyone kept screaming, they've got to be in the Champions League, they've got to be in the Champions League. They get to the Champions League and they get smoked.
Too heavy.
They're terrible.
Too heavy.
But,
And they were
so
seeded
you've
as
either
well.
got two things there. Like Amarin did come out and say he thinks United's not ready for the Champions League, right? And that could be true. But
It's very
still
true.
getting there, you get a lot of money. You get a lot of money. You know what I
They
mean?
need it.
And that can build you for the next season
It's not
for the
necessary.
league.
Do you know what it is? It's not even necessarily money as well. Let's have it right. Like players want to play in the Champions League. You get me? So it's like you get a whole new
It's elite.
market. You understand?
Pays off though, because with that money, you can then go and spend on players who have been there before
Thank you, John.
and know what it's like. Do you get
I
it?
didn't know that.
So what I'm saying is, what are you doing with your balloons?
Love.
What are you doing with your balloons?
I'm keeping, man.
Do you know what it is? As much as I agree with how things are now, I don't think Arsene Wenger's statement is
He's a
wrong.
hater.
I hear
Two
what you're
things
saying.
can be true at once. innit?
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
you've done really well in a European competition, yeah, you do deserve to be rewarded. If you have been terrible in the league,
In a nutshell, the fact that Tottenham and United are closer to relegation than they are to Champions League don't sit right with us.
because I remember when Chelsea did it, they came 8th and won the Champions League. But I want to throw this in there now. Let's just say United and Amarim told his players, we can't get relegated. Don't worry about the Prem. Go for the Europa only. Because the highest you lot can finish mathematically is like 11th, yeah? Or I could be wrong, but it's nowhere near anything. So you can down tools in the league and just go for the Europa. And I think that's wrong.
Have they been doing that?
I don't think they've done that. I'm saying you could clock from like February. Boys, this ain't happening.
We would never do that.
You understand? No, I'm not, boys.
I'm
not
just saying,
you're
I'm
gonna
just
do it,
throwing
but I'm
out
just
there.
saying, because of this rule, that could be a thing. Because I'm telling you,
It could spoil the league.
Well, we're unhappy that teams strategize.
It could be detrimental for the league, and it could look. Say you're a manager of Manchester City. You're in a title race, manager of Arsenal title race, and my team is doing bad. Yeah, we're in the Europa League. We down tools. But early in the season, you're looking at when Lippy coming to my house. My house is a bit of a fortress. That's not 33 points. But I'm now down in tools. I'm gonna put out the kids because I'm concentrating
What's
on
wrong with
Europa.
that? That's been happening forever.
Hundo, but end of the day, the Premier League's the best league in the land, so in the world. So everyone's supposed to put out the better players every time.
No, they're not. They're not supposed to do nothing.
Kinda raw, bro. You're not supposed to put a weekend team out.
when you lot do well, or in an argument, you lot will scream it. You're the biggest team in the world. Minimum top 2. Yeah? So when you do things, you're going to be judged differently to Tottenham and Arsenal. And
Yes,
so
facts.
again, so if
So why are you not there?
United in the Prem is something that you're meant to fight for, even in your worst of worst seasons, even now, you've had good results. You've had,
big
you understand?
Manchester United.
So again, I don't think you've done that, but I'm saying it could be dangerous.
We would never do that.
And it could happen.
We would never do
Not
that.
you
But
lot,
my thing is
someone.
this, yeah. I don't know if it's gonna make sense, but I'm gonna make it make sense. At the end of the day, a manager gets looked at what he's done at the end of the season. If you're in a league but you've won a cup medal, you've done your job.
That's true. That is true.
You've done,
You've done your job. You've done your job.
Bro, if
No, bro. No. Wait.
We don't know what his incentives were.
Hold on, let me land.
Like I said, no,
Hold
and then
on.
you lot came at
No,
me.
I know, but let me just go. Managers are looked at what they have won and their success rate.
No.
In hindsight, this is how it really goes, in it. Prem, obviously, best league. Champions League, Europa is the second best tournament you want to actually win.
More powerful than FA.
Yeah.
yeah, because you get Champions League.
Yeah. And look, everyone wants to be at the best and play at the best. If you're winning the second best cup in the country or in the world, brother, you've done something well. There's a lot of managers, quality managers, that have come and gone and without medals like that.
A big club, yeah? It's not West Ham, not Sunderland, not even Newcastle, yeah? No. It's not even these teams. Yeah? A big club does not hire a man to win cups, bro. He hires the man to take on the league, to get higher in the league. A big club does that.
That's
If
your
you-
opinion,
If you
man.
get a gaffer in and he brings in cups, it's a revolving door.
Cool.
Yeah, so me and Loons believe Wenger, one of the greatest managers ever, that you should stay and defend what you win.
Absolutely.
But I don't think the way it is terrible. But I think what Wenger says is true. Next one.
Ooh.
The next take is next season is Arteta's last season at Arsenal. So this could be for numerous reasons.
I'm baffed.
What is
So I
your
don't know.
opinion,
I don't know.
No, you just say what you think.
All right. So I think he's gonna be there. So my balloons.
Arsenal don't dominate the league next year. Arteta and Arsenal have both got to look at that relationship and say, have I taken you as far as I can go? As well as, do I think someone might say, you know what? This guy's a good manager anyway, and one of the big clubs, depending what's happened at Real Madrid, depends what happens with other clubs. I think it happens with Arteta, so...
I'm saying they're never going to get rid of him because Arsenal, have they changed much? Or are they still happy with, right now, top 4 is massive for Arsenal, right? They're get the top 4, bring revenue, Champions
But they
League.
used to do that all the time.
But that's where they still, I haven't seen any different. I don't know if
There's no difference.
I think business-wise, it makes sense. They're
But it wasn't enough
competitive.
for the fans. That's what matters.
Does it?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Arsene Wenger done it all the time. You lot switched on
But
him.
then
But
last
I
few
don't know if
seasons,
they
he didn't.
care about they care
Arsene
about
Wenger,
that.
he always got in Europe.
No.
Well, Arsene Wenger didn't get in Europe.
No.
The last season was
Europa
the
That's when it
season
became an
he didn't.
issue. Now it only became an issue for them when they couldn't qualify for Champions League easy. Right now, this guy guarantees top 4 finishes. They're not getting rid of him. The only thing that will really hurt him is if the fans go super wild and toxic. Because, like it or not, Wenger built Arsenal, so the fans you had that Wenger in, Wenger out. They stood with him. He ain't got that credit in the. Well, they could have stood with him. There are some fans that don't Wenger in.
Are we going to stand here? 1 second. Are we going to stand here and say it was only the season they didn't get in Europa,
2 seasons.
Champions League?
2 seasons.
1 second. They were having to go at Arsene Wenger from early. It wasn't only 2 seasons.
No, I'm saying the fans
didn't
were.
make champions.
It wasn't only 2 seasons, but I think the league was different back then, innit?
In what sense? That's when it was at its
There was only
worst.
3 teams. There was only 3 teams, and Arsenal were one of them.
I was just gonna say we could do bad then and still finish 4th. innit?
Yeah.
So it's like that's why.
Easier league.
Because you know what it is. I just want to say quick. I was meant to pop my balloon straight away, but I wanted
'cause-
everyone to understand.
So if I think he's gonna stay, I pop it, innit?
Yeah. So I think I agree with you, innit? I think we're gonna try to do similar to the Wenger thing. Have a man for a long time.
You should.
Yeah, business.
It would make the most sense.
With Arteta and Arsenal, do you reckon they should part ways if you don't win the league? The next
What, this
season.
next season?
Yeah, obviously not this season. We got it. We got it.
But who do you bring in then?
Yeah, I
It's
think-
who do you bring in?
I'm saying this. That guy is one of the best young managers in world football.
God bless you,
You
sir.
will be an idiot, regardless if you like
get
it
rid of him.
or anything. He turned 8th into title challengers. You don't let that go in search.
Bro,
of
do you know we
other
ain't been
things.
in the Champions League semi-finals for years, bro?
Yeah, they've only been in
And
once.
You know what we need
before.
to. You know what we need to accept as well. Yeah, I think Arteta's maybe the only manager his level that will be at Arsenal and look that won't look past us.
Yeah,
you feel
yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah,
Like if this was another manager that was like wow.
That wasn't even a pot.
Yeah. So if this was another manager that was like years into his career, he'd probably think, you know what I do here, then I move on. You understand? But Arteta, he's looking to kind of cement his legacy as the Arsenal boss, innit? So I think for that reason,
Lippy.
Yeah.
Do you think that he's hit his ceiling, or do you think he can go further?
I think he can go further, but the only reason I think that is because it's so early. You get me? I just think it's a small sample size.
Yeah, look,
but I
they've been
don't-
5.
Okay.
It's 5 years, bro.
I don't know a manager that started their career and won something with a team that weren't doing that right in the first 5 years of them being a
I
manager.
know. On a slut. Nah.
You think he's been a manager for less than 5 years? Yeah, you're wrong, bro.
You say.
Wait,
He has. He's only been a manager 5 seasons.
He managed
He's
Marseille,
been a manager 5 seasons.
but the team wasn't 8th.
I think it's a different
We
situation.
were winning the league.
So if Arteta don't do better than he's done so far, you want to keep him, yeah?
Yeah.
So does that
Yeah.
mean you're accepting mediocrity?
It's not mediocrity. Second's not mediocre.
Do you know what it is? I just think
You're not winning no cups.
Bro, I just think football, like, it
Top
goes
3,
on,
top 4.
innit? I think that's a bit
how long?
reactionary, innit? Yeah, but it's...
You
we're
take
we're
that.
in this now, innit?
Nah. We had that with Oli. Talking about, and man were vexed. Man were vexed.
Only
People wanted
finished
to
what,
go.
top 4 once?
Oh,
You
come
lot are
on, bro.
moving
You
mad.
can't bring wrong facts.
How many
You got
times?
another Man United fan
How
here. You
much?
can't be.
How many?
You can't be doing that.
How many?
Twice. 4th and 3rd. No, wait a sec. 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. Because the last one was
did
second.
come second,
The
yeah.
last one was second.
Is Arsenal in the title race? Were they in the title race?
No.
So what are you talking about?
Is that accepting on mediocrity? If you're not getting no trophies, you're kind of just getting into Champions League.
I don't think it's mediocrity. We've improved on how we've been in the past. We're not like you lot. Like we don't see football as like this 30-year thing. Like you'll lose and be like, oh my gosh, when we had Scholes, this wouldn't happen. Like we know that.
Hey, don't you
it's-
lot me because I hate them fans as well.
just-
So I
but
get
you
it.
get me?
Yeah.
We're not stuck in the past. I feel some of our fans are, but me personally, I understand the position that we're in. I don't think we can get rid of our manager, our best players, nothing like that. I think
Stupid.
So wait.
It's stupid to me.
When does it become too far? When is it like, so next season he doesn't win it again? When do
Maybe
you lot-
the
when do you
season
lot have-
after that.
When do
Maybe
you
the
lot have
season
enough?
after that. It's soon. It's not 10 years away or something. But I just think now or next season is too soon. The season after that, 100%. We're having serious convos because at that time, it's like, boom, you've had players who I believe are world class, Saka, Saliba, Gabriel. You're not doing it. Are you the reason? You understand that you have to move on at that point. For me.
To be fair, I just think Arsenal are a feeder club, and I'm an Arsenal fan.
They've been a feeder
You still
club.
think we're a feeder club?
Yeah, I think so.
Bro, have you deeped it? You know, everyone that leaves Arsenal always goes and
Who's
wins.
the last one? Xhaka, if you want to say that. But did Xhaka go to a better team
That's
than
an
us?
English team thing, bro.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but who's
He's
the
gonna
fir-
wanna-
yeah,
he's
but
gonna
who-
lift to the trophy,
Okay,
bro.
who's before Xhaka?
Wait, give him the man. That was a shit take, bruv.
You know what? You're up front, so I'm gonna let you land.
And you say what? Who?
This guy, I'm
and you
telling
can't
you,
name.
you want to be here.
And you can't even name it.
On to the next take, and this will get Loons' face out of his phone 100%. Go on then, John. What does it say?
Salah's not going to score 20 plus goals without Trent.
How'd they get me out?
Salah
Next season,
won't score
innit?
20 plus goals without Trent Alexander-Arnold, who has confirmed this week
Oh, yeah.
that he is definitely moving on.
So popping it means that Salah will, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, cause there's too much Liverpool love right now. I'm not popping my balloon, but I don't agree with that.
Darwin, Lucho, McAllister have all set up Salah more than Trent this season.
So you don't think Trent has anything to do with the way Liverpool plays football?
Absolutely, but he's gone, and it's not like there's going to be no.
Wow, his voice break.
He's gone.
Absolutely.
He's been fighting this battle for a while.
I
So.
can't do it no more.
Hold on, I just want to point something out. Because Loons' whole argument is that Trent will be replaced with someone.
End of the day, people are replaced, bro. Him now going, gives other people like McAllister, Soboslai, Gravenberg. It gives these other players who have the quality, as much quality, because Trent's been taking off corners and free kicks. McAllister's on them now. So there's others that can do what he can do with the lever. It's our right back. We just don't want to play with an inverted right back no more. We won't have a bad defender. We might have a better defender. But our midfielders, we've seen it. World Cup winner. Big drip. No lickle spill. Understand that. Milkshake fit.
Can I go? You're saying
Not yet.
other things. Milkshake
Not yet.
fit.
So that's
Yes.
when you let a man land.
Bro,
like,
this is no. When you
are you
let
finished?
him,
Are you
hold on.
finished? Are you
You see
finished?
when I let him land, you
Land.
see the runway.
Land.
The runway is only so long. You're driving it. You see the runway in Jamaica. It goes
run
into
it
the
off.
sea.
I'm a helicopter,
You're
bro.
in the sea.
I'm a
bro.
helicopter. I
You're
land like
seeing
that.
fish.
I land like that.
That was not like that.
You see
Helicopters
every
do.
point you make. Do you think?
what?
Do you think those things weren't considered when we asked you this question, Trent? I mean, Trent. I'm calling you Trent.
Wait.
That's
No,
going to
but
be
it
my
was funny.
son's name.
A man called you Trent.
But all jokes aside, yeah, do you not think that we take that into account? We're just asking you about Trent, because when Trent is the best, one of the best fullbacks we've ever seen.
Oh, please.
Yeah?
That's not
Oh,
what you say.
please.
That's
No,
not what you
no.
say. That's not what you lot say. Please, man, stop lying. You lot say he's a bad defender. How can he be
Yeah,
a bad defender and one of the best fullbacks you've
'Cause you
all
can.
seen? You lot say he's... Allow it, man. You lot all fake, man.
I've never
Get
said
out
that.
of here.
Chatting rubbish.
Who's he saying that to?
I've never said that.
Maybe not you.
So you can outdo what you're meant to do sometimes with pure football ability, innit?
Yeah.
Because the Trents, the Dani Alves, the Marcelo, these are generational talents.
Trent's a special talent.
100%.
That's what Trent's a special talent.
Yeah, so
and
it's
they're-
not like, don't get it twisted, the other right backs that aren't great at defending, they're probably not as good as going forward or distribution as Trent is. So they're not in those conversations. But he's definitely one of the best. fullbacks we've
he's
seen.
registered a lot of assists, right? So it will change things for him. It will change, like when Van Nistelrooy lost Beckham, he felt that. He felt that, like, who's gonna whip it into me straight away? So now with their situation, they're not gonna have Trent, but as you're saying, someone else is gonna step up. But I think Salah can create his own goals, bro. We know now for sure that Salah is a prominent goal scorer. He just scores many goals every season, and he's gonna do that. So I've seen him, as you said, who's got the most assists for you guys this season?
Salah. He's got the most assists.
Damn.
That's mad.
So what
Damn.
we're doing?
That's what I'm
And
saying.
score.
He's a creator.
We're
But
just
I
up-
don't,
and a
you know what it
scorer.
is, yeah? How many league goals has Salah scored this season? Like 27 or something? Some
Yeah, 27.
He's taking
About
a piss.
13, 14 assists.
I think he ain't gonna score 20 plus league goals next season. Well, I hope he don't. I just hope people wake up, man. Stop letting this old man do this. Like, he's my year in school. He should not be allowed to be moving. No, bro.
Wait, so if I disagree, if I think he will score 20 next year, put my balloon.
Come over there. He's scoring that
20.
easy.
20 plus.
8 years.
The second half of the season, Mo, or the last quarter, he didn't slow down, did he?
Of course he did.
He
Human
did.
being. Yeah.
But is that going to be taken into next season?
We
Is
thought
it
that
an age
he
thing?
does. He does that after February, March. He does usually have a little dip.
I'm
Just
going to tell
get in
you
the gym.
straight, innit? You weren't playing sport in your early 30s. You see?
Yeah, what?
You're using gel, though.
No, what?
If, for me, he does start slowing down, which I think he will. It's like Kevin De Bruyne was there, then he wasn't there. It just happens overnight. Literally happens overnight. And Mo Salah's game is built on explosiveness. I've seen him. What? No.
It's kind
Not anymore.
Not anymore. It's a different explosiveness now. If you get what I'm saying.
It's built off explosiveness for me, right? It's quick. Mind quick, everything quick, power, pace. And he's got class. That's what makes him a top player, right? But it's explosiveness for me. If he loses that, which for me I feel like it is going, that's why I asked you about the last quarter of this season, because I've seen him go one-on-one with the kid at PSG.
Good kid. Brilliant.
A few kids. There you go. I see him go against the
Same kid that locked up Saka, though, who's young.
I don't think he locked up Saka. Saka done all right. I don't think he locked up Saka.
Saka didn't score. Didn't do nothing amazing.
I don't think he locked him up. He had about 4 or 5 shots, Saka, that game.
But Salah had shots. If you want to do that, Salah had shots. It's not about shots.
Did he have shots?
Yeah, we won the game as well, 1-0. Yeah, Harvey Elliott scored. Yeah, we won the game, bro.
That's why I'm pointing direct to you. You give me the answers, but I don't think you are right. I don't think
We
Salah
won
had
the
a
game
lot of
1-0.
shots. I don't think he had a lot of shots. I remember the
He
guy
had a
locked
few
him up.
shots.
I remember everyone after that game said he must be the best left back in the world.
Yeah, I disputed it.
You
but
don't
I
get a
put
lot
my
of
hand
shots
up.
if you get locked down like that. All right. But my point is, I feel the last few games I've put the eye on Salah, maybe the last 5, 6, 7, I feel he isn't beating people like he used to. I just don't think he is.
It's your time, bro. The question's to me.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
the
I'm
same
just
question
raising
I'm
my
just
hand for
asking.
a
I'm just
thing.
trying to get points from you. Not a question, definitely not a question. Don't answer it. It does feel like, so for me, I don't think he'll get 20 plus because I feel like he's slowing down. Nothing to do with Trent, to be honest with you. As you said, the assists have been spread around. I just think it happens.
It happens. It's brilliant. It does.
That's why I
happen.
think he should have
But
left.
Sometimes it don't.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes it
can
don't.
Can I add something? What about AFCON? Because we didn't play it this year. It wasn't played this
He's
year.
been there 8 years, bro.
No, but we're going again though. It's
Bro,
happening. It's not going to be.
He's been there 8 years. He's had about 4 AFCONs. He still gets 20 plus, bro. So just throw
He's
in
not been
another.
this age though.
Away from this point, with Trent gone, what will Liverpool be missing? Simple.
Same man that said he was shit. I don't their opinion, I'm saying nothing. Me, what I'm saying exactly. It means nothing. So let me land. I'm giving you my opinion now.
Honestly.
My opinion is we're gonna lose our vice captain, the local lad. Someone's, you know what I'm saying? Someone that makes other players understand what it feels like to play for Liverpool. You get what I'm saying? Someone, a leader. You get what I'm saying? So, but also, I'm happy for the kid, bro. Real Madrid is the ultimate move.
Yeah, that's not that.
And he
What are they
deserves
gonna
it.
miss?
Big
Yeah,
up
what are they
Trent.
going to miss?
We're gonna miss him.
He's too emotional. He must say we're going to miss him. I rate that. That's pure. That is pure. Do you know how pure that is? We're going to miss him.
man. But I'm happy he's at Real. I'm gonna get a shot.
All right, cool.
We're going to move on. This one is the last one.
But your thing's big.
Okay, so
That is mental.
Banned.
Let's take a seat. Let's drink some water. Calm down. Thank you, boys. Alright, cool. This one here, I'm saying personally. But here, just him, bro. Let me chat, bro. I'm at the top. Let me chat, bro.
never again.
Never again, bro.
Never again. Not yet.
Pierre Mertesacker up top is doing mad.
Full 90.
Can you not let me talk, please? Hello. 3, 2,
I did a teacher thing.
1. Quiet. Yamal is the best player in the world. If you agree, don't pop your balloon. If you disagree, pop your balloon.
You know what? Before people make their decision, I just want to have a chat with the boys for a second. Because let's have it right. What is this you? I don't know.
It's insane.
Like, do you know what it is? There's a term that I learned about quite recently, and I realised I've been doing it all my life. Unintentionally, it's called hate watching. Where I turn on the telly, and even if it's a player I like, because I want to be right, I want to see him do
Wrong.
what I think.
Yeah.
Shirky.
Yeah, it was Shirky. Yeah.
Shirky. I rate the youth. Because I've said he's not that great, he needs to not play that well.
Yeah, Lippy would have
sometimes.
messaged the group.
Yeah.
See that?
See that? You see that? Then he scores a banger.
Have you said Lamal's not
No,
good?
do you know what it is? I've done the whole, he's only 17. Not yet. I turn on the telly.
Mad.
That Inter Milan game. What is that, bro?
Do you know,
What?
I've never seen anybody get the ball so much in a game. Like a single, they're just handing
He's
him the ball.
always has it, bro.
To the point where he's sick of the ball, bro.
Yeah, he starts laying it on.
How?
Did you hear? So before the game, before that last game, well, not his last game, but the Champions League game, the Inter Milan game, first leg, they said, how do you feel? And he said, basically, I feel no pressure. He basically, he hyped himself up to the point where you're thinking, hang on, you're going to have pressure on you. And then he goes out and plays that sort of game. It lets me know that his temperament is everything
A1.
you need.
A1.
Then I saw him on an interview with Henry, Micah Richards, and all that lot.
Yeah,
and
cold.
Harry handed himself there. I was like, this guy's talking like a big man, but he still had the jovialness of a young kid. He's got the perfect balance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what do you know I saw him doing a game and I couldn't believe it? That near the 87th minute, I think the 3-3, and he tries to chip the keeper. You don't do another youth's not doing that. That's when another youth's not doing that. I hate to, when you go too soon, but then I used to love watching Barca when Ronaldinho was there because give the ball to him, what's he gonna do next? I have that feeling of, give the ball to him. I just want to see if he's going to do something. And that's mad to say that because Ronaldinho is probably one of the best I've seen play.
Especially in this era of football as well.
Yeah. In the robotic era of football, Scribs is right.
100%.
And you see what it is with Lamine though, what I'm going to say. He's not the archetype dribbler. He's not like roll it, step. Bro, it's little feints.
Yeah.
It's
He's actually cold at ball.
It's
actually just cold at ball.
Like you've got to know football to know what something goes that way, then boom, and then, but to other people he just ran down the wing. No, bro, he sent man to get Rizla.
Like a good boxer.
Yeah,
Pull man
you see what I'm
back.
saying? He sent man to get Rizla. Yeah, little feints, and it's the Trevella. You see the Trevella? Oh,
Very natural. Very
He's
natural.
taking liberties.
So what we say, where we at?
he's the best.
I think he's the best thing since R9.
R9. He's the best thing since Messi.
I haven't seen anybody move so electric like that since R9, bro.
You ain't alive, man.
Like, a man watched R9 growing up, bro. Do you get? And I know ball, bro. I kick ball.
That you kicked the ball.
Bro, the legend himself Inzaghi even said, I haven't seen anything like that in the last 9 years. The kid
9
is
years.
17.
9 years. Boys.
That's
but
what
all
Inzaghi
jokes-
said.
Listen. All jokes aside, though.
Brother said it.
You've taken it to somewhere where I wanted to go before. I think we're all still kind of thinking about this particular statement. But a statement that is flying around attached to Lamine Yamal at the moment is that he's the best 17-year-old ever.
Yes.
Yeah?
He's not, because Pele is.
No. That.
Come on, man. Not even you were born.
I want to address what STEVO done. What are you doing?
Huh? But he's not.
Because you said who is?
I think at 17, Pele, who won Brazil World Cup.
Get out of here, man. He played for the New York Metros.
So Yamal, people are saying Yamal is the best 17-year-old ever. Obviously, they have Messi in there. Pele. Yeah. Yeah, no, it is. But I just think it's funny. But R9, but I think...
Football wasn't football in the 70s.
No. Let me just land. But I just want to make a point, yeah? I think there's a 17-year-old that isn't spoken about enough, yeah? I think Kylian Mbappe, 17, and I think it's out of them two, innit? I think it's your
R9 though, he's not wrong.
How old was Mbappe when he won the World Cup?
2 seconds. When he was 18.
18.
He was 18. But my thing is...
18.
my
And he
thing-
cleared that World Cup
my
as
thing
well.
is 2 seconds. My thing is, when R9 was 17, I don't know how old I was.
It doesn't
But
matter.
I
You
weren't
watch
in
football.
control. No, I know, but I'm just saying, for me, innit? But for me, it's a week in, week out watching man live thing, innit? And I saw Mbappe 17 there. I saw we're seeing Lamine Yamal there. I saw Owen, but I was young.
I'm 10 years older than you.
No, Hundo. But
Same.
that still would have made Pele about.
No. But wait, so when I'm younger, the videos that I've got are Pele, Maradona. I'm watching Glenn Hoddle. Highlights, but I'm also highlights, but they're full games.
Yeah,
They're
but
full
it's
games.
international football you're watching, so
It doesn't matter.
The point I wanted to make, yeah, there was another 17-year-old that could have been in there, but they asked him who his favourite player was, and he said Bobby Charlton. He's doing the STEVO thing. Hendrick.
You're gonna start him off, Lippy, bro.
You lot ain't even said the right question. Yamal is the best player in the world right now. Why are we talking about other 17-year-olds that have ever played?
Because we're
Right
trying to compare
now.
them. Because what we've done.
So if I compare a 17-year-old, you can't wipe my one off, or we stick to the question.
What happened was no one has answered, yeah? So everyone agrees.
Yeah.
Sorry, just because I'm slow in it, just because I'm slow and I need a little bit of help, yeah?
Of course, that's why I'm here.
What we did, yeah, in the first one, we all answered. We all said he's the best player right now. I thought that was finished. Yes, agreed. So then they threw in, they said, who's the best? Is he the best 17-year-old player ever? That's the question that was just asked, right? And was all trying to find out. Obviously, my brother brought up Pele, yeah? And we're still trying to find out what other people think.
I'd say R9 though. I'd say R9, 17 PSV. Then he moved to Barcelona. Just maniac.
Can I ask you something?
40
though?
goals,
Can I
40
ask you-
games.
Let me ask you this. Is R9 a bit of a myth?
No.
That was kind of... Did you watch those PSV games?
Yeah, I remember him from Le Tournoi. Do you remember that tournament? That England tournament? He was 17. England wore the cherry red home kit. He's 17. He bagged it. They said, this guy, PSV Eindhoven, They had the Philips Adidas kit, Champions League. Dude was doing the step over, move it, bang.
When's
step over,
the
move it.
next time you saw him after that?
Barcelona. He moved Barcelona the next season.
So that's my point.
The next season.
But so that was so 17. You didn't really get to see him because he was 18, 19, going on 19 when he got to Barca.
No,
so
he's 19, went to Inter.
Well, he's
spent
18 then. He was
one
18.
season at Barca. One season at PSV.
But he was 18.
17, he was at PSV.
Yeah.
It made him...
17 out of the 1990.
You didn't see him
Four
when
World
he was
Cup.
17.
Yeah.
So the only, I'm not trying to style you or nothing. My only point is with this Yamal, Mbappe, we see it game by game. Like, you understand? So it's like...
Tore up England. Tore up...
It's all documented.
Yeah. Okay,
and it's
okay.
like, I feel like that kind of... I feel like it started maybe with the Messi era where we just seen a youth just kill it from his youth. But... So we think he's the best player in the world.
I'm sorry, boy, but I'm going to say a name again. And
No, talk on it, bro.
you have Saviola, 17. What?
Better than
You come back to that,
Lamine
17.
Yamal.
But he just said...
Go on.
He just repeated what was on the screen. He didn't say no.
Is he better than
Javier
me?
Saviola.
That we didn't. We was talking about. He already answered that question, right? We already said it. We was on now. What 17-year-olds have we seen? Did you see? So I'm saying I saw Saviola.
Oh, I
are
thought
we
you said
doing
I
there?
thought you said he was better than
Yeah,
Yamal.
that's what he just said.
Because that's what we're doing, comparing
We
17-year-olds.
we already said.
paying attention.
No, I was paying attention. We said you was talking about Ronaldo, yeah, and we were saying, have you seen him play? You're saying, have we seen him play? I didn't really see him play. I'm saying another 17-year-old that I saw
See the
play.
problem? Steve-O don't respect the top table.
That's better.
Every
than-
time you talk, he
Yeah,
knows what you say.
yeah.
And he just,
Have we seen a better 17-year-old? I'm saying, let me throw another name in the hat.
Boys,
Yes.
let the top table operate. Make your phone call, bro.
Hello?
Yo.
There's a guy in blue
Yeah.
at the door.
Yeah.
Thinking he's on him.
Saviola. He's talking about Saviola and them, man.
Sound like that.
I don't say a word.
I beg you, him.
I'm gonna shit him, bro.
Love.
Steve-O.
You got a text?
Steve-O, you got a text?
Steve, you gotta text me. Your scouting network's too deep.
Message!
Hold on. Let me. Okay. So this is the Steve-O. This is now a Steve-O moment. Let me and Steve have this moment.
Go on.
Was Saviola better than 17-year-old Wayne Rooney?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I'm just asking you. Don't. It's got
Yeah.
nothing to do with
But,
it. Got nothing to
it's
do
an
with it.
argument. It's an argument. Are we forgetting Saviola when he went Barcelona at 17?
He was whack, bro.
Whack.
I don't know about whack. I think that's a bit mad.
He weren't better than Aymar, bro.
Stop this.
Aymar was amazing. Aymar was amazing.
Yeah, but Pavio...
These players are in teams, at the time that had influential players. Yeah, this team that Yamal
He's
is
the influencer player.
Because the other ones ain't there. There ain't no Ronaldinho's. There ain't these players that was in the Messi teams and all the rest of it.
With that saying, brother, I don't know you lot's age and stuff. So yeah, Yamal is the best for me personally. I haven't seen anybody that's 17 that's
Better than
so
Messi.
mature. I don't.
At 17?
Nah, I don't think so. Personally,
I think it's.
I don't think so.
I think it's out of Mbappe and Yamal for the 17-year-old thing. But back to the statement on the screen, Yamal being the best player in the world. One thing I can say, definitely, is that this is the first 17-year-old we considered being the best player in the world.
There you go.
That's one thing I think we can all agree with. So what other 17-year-old was said to be the best in the world?
God.
Who?
This is your time to shine.
Yeah.
You have been bitching.
Because you called me.
Saviola, you donuts. That's how you've let the table down, all of you.
Why?
You do not remember Saviola, wonder kid at 17.
Bro, bare wonder
ripped
kid
it up,
didn't
100
make
goals
it.
for River Plate.
He was
Then got
normal,
bought.
bro.
He done
River Plate.
100 goals for River Plate by 17.
Get Argentina,
Ripped his debut
bro.
at 15. Do your due diligence, bro.
Nah, he weren't ready, man. I'm sorry. We weren't ready. A Euro final, a European Championship final. You're comparing Javier Saviola to that.
Yeah.
Can I get some reception in here?
The phone's ringing.
Hello.
Wait, hold on. The name's cool.
Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
What go on, my
Bro, you ain't the shoot though.
broski? He's in Argentina, bro. I can't shit him.
Brother, hey,
He's in River Plate.
I beg you, hey.
You know what? I'm
Look at-
gonna get a helicopter over there. Let me just jump on the ladder.
Please, ASAP.
I'm back.
Why was he hopping?
You know, like Harvey did it. Who came down in the helicopter in 21 seconds video? That
Was
was
it Romeo or Harvey?
Is that Romeo,
Was
isn't
it
it? I got in the same helicopter. Now you are moving mad. River Plate. What files is this?
So when Neymar was at Santos,
Yeah.
which by the way, his Santos league at the time was
big
not as
drip,
good
big
as
drip.
the River Boca that times there, right? When he done his thing, and he was the first player from the Brazilian league to get a Ballon d'Or nomination. I think he finished third, or might have finished second that year. Was we not talking about how good he was? Yeah.
He didn't finish second from,
Second or
not
third.
second in Brazil.
Second or third. Yes,
Can I
he
say-
did.
Third, he was third.
It doesn't matter.
Can we
Second
say,
or third.
can we say that him doing it in a Champions League against Inter, who are a really good side, that like in the first leg isn't like there's you
I
can't
watched
compare
Saviola
it.
do hat-tricks against
You can't
Madrid.
compare it, though.
Honestly, you lot are mad.
Saviola 17
He
ran
didn't
at
say he was
Barcelona.
at Barca. He said he was at River Plate.
River Plate.
He went to Barca at 17.
No, he said he made his
18.
debut here.
Wait, hold on. Call me again.
By
man.
17.
It's reception.
He hasn't won a single trophy.
I told man he's
Bring him again. No.
It's Championship Manager.
down.
You lot are mad.
Championship
You lot are mad.
Manager.
How many goals? Wait, what was his first
Another
couple
goal.
seasons?
This is Championship Manager first.
Barca.
Listen.
gas.
I'm
average player, bro.
He wasn't
Wait.
average.
I know I'm on a RICO charge, yeah? If we don't add names.
Hold on. I'm gonna pass you the phone, man. They need to talk to you as well. Hold on.
Until he was 23, he was a bag
I need
man.
to go to the RICO, bro. Hold on.
Hello.
Yo, John.
Bro, what? Like, gee, I don't get it, but what are you on right now, though?
I need to hand the phone to another man right now. Broski, chat to him, man. Chat to him.
Hello?
Come off my phone.
Boys. You know what it is? Saviola's got a great first name, by the way. I don't know who else's first name that is, but it's a great first name. But yeah, I think adding Saviola is a bit of a
All right, can I just say something?
It's a Championship
You know
Manager
what,
fact.
boys?
You gonna say
I
my
think,
bad?
yeah. I think the Saviola one. I think he was a bit older when
Championship Manager fact.
No, sorry. I didn't know there was juice in it.
That was
bro.
dangerous.
Apologies, bro.
I hope my phone's broke.
On a man's telephonic device.
The jaw's clenching.
On
Hey,
a man.
serious thing.
Wait, come sit down.
Serious
sit down.
thing. Hey. Yeah, come on.
Not
man.
the shit and juice on a man's telephonic device. You can't shit and piss on a man's telephonic device still.
No, I didn't know I was gonna hit the balloon. I didn't know it's a trick shot, bro.
You are never playing up front.
Bro,
Hey,
it's
boys.
a trick shot. I didn't know I was gonna hit the balloon and hit the cup, bro.
Hey, boys, let me outro it. Boys,
Steve, I'm sorry, bro.
chaos.
just gonna say,
Like, comment, subscribe. And you know what I want to blame this on? Again, boys?
it's my fault.
This guy here playing up front.
Highland and Garnacho. I'm telling you,
Listen,
the worst
Hey,
thing.
you man, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. This is Hey, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to me. Hey, Steve, how's your phone?
Stevo, sorry, man. I didn't even think that trick shot was gonna happen.
Hey.